What's up, Sneaky Nation? Sneaky P here, back with week 13 of our Los Angeles Crusaders franchise, and the Crusaders are coming into this game on a 3-game winning streak, by far the best we have done since taking over the Raiders. So it's going to be really important. Try to continue this momentum. You know, the Packers are struggling a lot this year. They do have Aaron Rodgers back now. I believe he was hurt earlier in the season, but as you can see, he's really not having that great of a season. It is going to be fun going against Kickoff Moody. This has been a game we've had circled on our schedule since the draft, since the beginning of the season, really. But I'm excited. Let's go ahead and check out the lineup here. Aaron Rodgers leading the way again. We know he was hurt for part of the year, which can explain part of their poor record, but he hadn't really done great since. Eddie Lacy and James Stark at running back. Fullback, you have James Casey, and wide receiver. Oh no, Kickoff Moody is hurt, which means we are still going against Jordy Nelson. They bring Donnie Avery over, but Kickoff Moody out with injury. That is very disappointing. We know he's been having a great rookie season. I was really looking forward to going up against him, but does not look like that's going to be in the cards here today. But again, it's going to be an important game for us. You know, we want to continue to build momentum, especially as the playoffs are drawing closer. We're definitely going to have to really step our game up and, you know, take a spot in the playoffs. It's definitely not going to be given to us. Despite the fact that our division is really not all that good this year, we're all still right around the same page, and I can pretty much promise you all the other teams are fighting for their life as well. So we need to keep the pressure going and just try to play the best game we can here. So yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and kick things off as we check out the little returners here for the Packers. Man, I stumbled over my words there. All right, here we go. This one is going back, and it looks like it's going to be returned by Ellington on the 5-yard line. He's going to take it up past the 20, up to about the 24-yard line. And that is where the Crusaders will take over. Golden on the first carry of the game will gain 4, 6, second and 6. Now Bobby Stevenson on the left side, a 12-yard reception there up to the 40-yard line. Now Golden once more, another 4-yard carry. Golden on the left side, nowhere for him to go this time. Going to be 3rd down and 8 now for the Crusaders. Pressure's coming on Carr. He finds Reese on the right side. He will take it across midfield down to the 45-yard line. First down for the Crusaders. Devin Golden, another handoff. This time he takes it down to the 40, about a 5-yard gain. 2nd and 5 now for the Crusaders on the right side. Jared Cook bowling over the Packers to pick up that first down, a gain of 8 yards there. Golden on the left side going to get tripped up. Only going to gain about 2 there. 2nd and 8, another handoff to Golden. He's breaking some tackles, fighting his way, trying to get the first down. He will fall just short, but a great run by Golden anyway on the very next carry. He will pick up the first down and more, all the way down to the 15-yard line after the gain of 8, and then Isaac Cosby into the end zone. Touchdown for the Crusaders. And Isaac Cosby kind of reminds me of Isaac Bruce a little bit, not just because of the name. You know, obviously he's not near that skill level yet, but just his style of play definitely reminds me of that. But that will put the Crusaders up 7-0. An overthrow there by Aaron Rodgers. 3rd and 7 now for the Packers. Rodgers in the pocket, pressure's coming. He will find Donnie Avery all the way up to the 35-yard line. A gain of 12 there. 1st and 10. Rodgers finds Jordy Nelson this time. That's going to the 44-yard line. A gain of 9. 2nd and inches now. Pressure's coming, and Rodgers is going down. Brandon Spikes making the play there. I'm going to bring up a 3rd down and 7 here for the Packers as the Crusaders continue to apply pressure. Brandon Spikes with a tackle on the play, and the Crusaders will have the ball back. Golden will lose 2 yards on the first carry of this drive, though, and have nothing there on the second carry, bringing up 3rd and 9, almost intercepted there. Derek Carr got very lucky with his first incompletion of the game. That will give the Packers the ball back as Eddie Lacy breaks 1 tackle, breaks 2 tackles, and actually gains about 5 yards after the play that should have resulted in a loss. 2nd and 5 now. Aaron Rodgers, pressure coming. He is going down. Justin Tuck on the sack. Pardon me, I started to cough a little bit there. Aaron Rodgers throwing it on the left side, overthrows his target. That is 4th down. The Crusaders will have the ball back. Devin Golden on the left side this time is going to gain about 2 yards. 2nd and 8, pressure's coming on Carr. He gets the ball off to Shakir Gayton. He's going to gain 2 more yards. 3rd and 6 now on the left side. Bobby Stevenson with a huge catch up to the 46-yard line. 66 yards passing for Derek Carr to start the game off here. 2nd and 8 after the 2-yard run by Golden. He will take it again. Gain 3 yards that time. 3rd and 5 on the left side. Jared Cook not enough for a first down. So the Packers will take over on their own 5-yard line as Eddie Lacy runs up the middle. A gain of 3. 2nd and 7 now. Rodgers on the left side to Jermichael Finley. Not quite enough for a first down, but it will make it 3rd and short for Eddie Lacy, who will convert the play into a first down up to the 15-yard line. 1st and 10. Eddie Lacy again. Nowhere for him to go this time. 2nd and 9. Starks on the run now, and he is going to gain about 3 yards. 3rd and 6, pressure's coming, and Rodgers is going down. Shelby Harris with the sack. That will give the Crusaders the ball back, trying to extend the lead here. Derek Carr starts off with great field position, but a terrible throw. Easily should have been a pick six. I don't know where that was going, but there was no awareness from anybody on the field, including the Packers secondary there. 1st and 10 after the nice play on the left side, and Carr on the left side will find Bobby Stevenson again down to the 32-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Crusaders. Pressure's coming. Bobby Stevenson cannot hold on to the ball this time. That's going to bring up 2nd and 10 for Derek Carr, who is in the pocket looking down the field to Shakir Gayton, who drops it. 2 drops in a row from the Crusaders here, and then a bad pass and miscommunication with Maurice Jones-Drew. But the field goal is not going to be good. Landrum, the rookie, could not put it through the uprights. So now the Packers are going to start off with great field position, but Aaron Rodgers will miss the throw there. 2nd and 10 on the right side. Jordy Nelson will have a first across midfield. 1st and 10 for Aaron Rodgers. He is going to scramble, have the first down and more, still going, a gain of about 21 yards there. A huge play from Aaron Rodgers, and that is why he is one of the best in the NFL. This time he finds Jordy Nelson, a gain of 3 yards. Now Eddie Lacy on the right side, breaking a tackle into the 10-yard line all the way down to the 5. 1st and goal now into the end zone. Touchdown for the Packers. They will tie the game up 7-7. A huge missed opportunity on the missed field goal there. And the Crusaders are going to have the ball back, and Devin Golden fumbles. Neal picks up the ball. Nobody is going to stop him, and just like that, the Packers have had a 14-point swing within 2 plays. Devin Golden giving the ball up. There was no Crusaders around to stop the Packers from returning it, and they are now up 14-7. The Crusaders are going to have to respond here. Derek Carr will find Stevenson on the right side. Not enough for a first. 3rd and 2 now. Devin Golden will have the first down there. 1st and 10, Golden again, and he is going to gain about 3. 2nd and 7 for Derek Carr and the Crusaders. Jared Cook with a nice catch, fighting his way for that first down. Gotta love the veteran heart that you saw there. This time, Denarius Moore will have another first down up to the 45-yard line. Devin Golden again is going to gain about a yard. 2nd and 9 now. Shakir Gayton, not enough for a first. It's going to bring up 3rd and inches. Marcel Reese will have the first down on the next play. Little play action here. Derek Carr on the right side will find Marcel Reese again, who tiptoes his way out of bounds. A 7-yard gain there. 2nd and 3. Denarius Moore cannot hold on to the ball. A lot of drops here from the Crusaders early on. 3rd and 3 now. Pressure's coming. He gets hit as he throws the ball, and the Packers will drop the interception. That will give Landrum a chance to knock it through the uprights. He does not fail this time, making the score 10-14. The Packers still have the lead. It is time for the Crusaders defense to put some pressure on the Packers here and get the ball back. But Eddie Lacy, the first play of the drive, a huge gain of about 19 yards up to the 41-yard line. As the clock is winding down on the Packers here, they have 37 seconds to go before halftime. Aaron Rodgers is going to try to scramble here. He is going to get taken down pretty early. 2nd and 9, 29 seconds to go. Over the middle, that's going to get batted down. 3rd and 9 now for the Packers, trying to make something happen before halftime. And Jordy Nelson will not have enough for the first down. They are going to kick the field goal through the uprights to make it a 17-10 game. And that will be it for the first half, guys. Without that turnover, we should be winning, but that turnover really changed the game pretty quickly, or we should at least be tied. But that's it for the first half, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the second half. Back in the second half now as Aaron Rodgers and the Packers are trying to extend the lead, but there you have it. Shelby Harris will get his 2nd sack of the day. Aaron Rodgers fights off that sack, and that is great defense from the Crusaders there. 3rd and 15 now for the Packers, and Aaron Rodgers is going to try to scramble. He tries a little pitch play. I thought it might have been a fumble. No such call. And the Crusaders will have the ball back regardless. 2nd and 10 now on the right side. That is almost intercepted, bringing up 3rd and 10 for Derek Carr and the Crusaders before trying to make something happen. And Shakir Gayton does just that. A catch all the way down to the 42-yard line. Golden, a 4-yard run there. 2nd and 6. Golden up the middle. And he is trucking his way down, picking up a few more yards. 3rd and 3. Denarius Moore will have the first down to the 26-yard line. Play action for Derek Carr. Now looking to the end zone and almost intercepted again. I don't know what's going on with these sliders right now, as that pass falls incomplete as well. 3rd and 10 now for the Crusaders, and that is an overthrown pass from Derek Carr. So once again, they are going to have to settle for a field goal here. Landrum will not miss this time either, making the score 13-17. So the Crusaders can still get a touchdown and retake the lead. Aaron Rodgers and the Packers are going to try to extend the lead, though, to make sure that does not happen, as Jordy Nelson on the right side picks up the first down all the way to the 35-yard line. Eddie Lacy had nowhere to go that time. 2nd and 11. Eddie Lacy fighting off some tackles, and he is going to make it 3rd and short for the Packers here. 3rd and 2, another handoff to Lacy, and he is not going to have it. So 1st and 10 here for the Crusaders, and Golden fumbles the ball again, giving the Packers great field position once more as Lofton jumps on it at the 21-yard line. 2 huge turnovers by Golden is giving the Packers the keys to winning this game. And now Aaron Rodgers has great field position trying to make something happen, but he is going down. C.O. Moore with the sack. 2nd and 17 now on the left side. Bostic is going to fight off one tackle, still going all the way down to the 19. 3rd and 9 for the Packers. Aaron Rodgers looking on the left side to Jordy Nelson. He is not going to have enough for a first down, but they do have enough to kick a field goal through the uprights, making it a 7-point game again, 13-20. And Devin Golden, man, I don't know if we're going to be able to trust him much more with this game, but we're going to have some kind of running attack. That's going to get batted down. Derek Carr on the left side will find Gayton crossing over the middle. A gain of 15, a little play action. Derek Carr. Cosby with an incredible catch there. A gain of 9. 2nd and 1. Devin Golden will pick up the first down and more down to the 48-yard line. 1st and 10. Golden again on the carry. He's going to have 4 more. 2nd and 6 for Derek Carr. Pressure's coming. He gets the ball off. Almost intercepted. Again, I will be changing the sliders after this game. I promise you that. 1st and 10, Eddie Lacy will have a run on the left side, a gain of 5. 2nd and 5 now for Aaron Rodgers, and Jermichael Finley cannot hold on to the ball. 3rd and 5 now for the Packers. Pressure's coming. Rodgers gets the ball out of his hands to Eddie Lacy, who will have the first down and a gain of about 7 yards. 1st and 10 on the left side. Jordy Nelson with a great catch, a gain of 15 for the Packers. Eddie Lacy fights off one tackle. He is still going, and he is going to have a gain of 8 yards there. 2nd and 2. And this is going to be completed to Jordy Nelson. He almost broke away from everybody. Prince Amukamara eventually drags him down, but he took it all the way up to the 44-yard line. And it's the last play of the quarter. Khalil Mack is going to get a sack on Aaron Rodgers. 2nd and 13 as we are in the 4th quarter now. And Rodgers is going down again, trying to scramble away, but LeJean Knight will have none of it. 3rd and 24 for the Packers here. Aaron Rodgers is going to try to pass the ball. He breaks off the sack, going for the end zone, and Prince Amukamara will bat that pass down. That is one of those plays that we have seen go in the other favor so many times. Luckily, we have Amukamara to bat that one down this time. On the right side, Shakir Gayton's going to have a gain of 12. 1st and 10, Derek Carr over the middle is going to find Devin Golden fighting his way for the first down. Gotta love the effort from the rookie there. He wants to make up for his mistakes as Isaac Cosby has a catch across midfield down to the 43-yard line of Packer territory. On the right side, Denarius Moore is going down all the way within the 10-yard line down to the 8, and that is a huge play for the Crusaders here. Derek Carr on the left side finds Jared Cook trying to get into the end zone. He will fall just short on the 3-yard line. This time Derek Carr is going to get hit. 3rd and goal now. This is a big play, and Golden will fight his way into the end zone. Definitely a lot of heart there. The Packers reached him first, but he wanted to make up for those earlier fumbles, and he worked his way into the end zone. A tie game, 20-20 with 10 minutes to go in the 4th quarter as Jermichael Finley picks up a first down for the Packers. Aaron Rodgers on the right side almost intercepted by DJ Hayden there. Eddie Lacy is not going to have much, so it's going to be 3rd and 9 now for the Packers, and another first down to Eddie Lacy, this time all the way up to the 47-yard line. Aaron Rodgers is going to try to scramble again, and he will pick up a gain of about 6. 2nd and 4. Starks nowhere to go this time. It is going to be a 3rd and 5 play for the Packers, and Rodgers once again making the play happen with his feet. 4 rushes, 36 yards for him, and they have come at key opportunities, but this time he is going to get sacked and fumble the ball. However, the Packers are going to jump on it. It does result in a loss of 10 yards, and that could have been a huge play for the Crusaders, but they were not able to recover the fumble. 3rd and 17, though, for the Packers, and Aaron Rodgers is going down once again. Antonio Smith making the sack. Again, sliders, I will look at him after the game trying to improve some of this. We'll see how it goes. 2nd and 10 on the left side, almost intercepted. It is going to be a 3rd and 10 play for the Crusaders, and they are going to try a bomb down the field. This one is going to fall incomplete to Bobby Stevenson, giving the Packers great field position, and Prince Amukamara with poor awareness could not make the interception. Eddie Lacy on the right side is going to pick up 3. 3rd and 7 now. Going for the first down. Eddie Lacy is not going to have it. Khalil Mack will make the stop. So under 2 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. This is the last chance for the Crusaders to make something happen here. And Carr on the right side, that's going to get batted down. 3rd and 10. This is a huge play. and it is going to fall short. So the Packers will have the ball back with 1:30 to go, and that is a lot of time for Aaron Rodgers. And Tyvon Branch will drop the sure interception there. 2nd and 10, Rodgers is going down. That is going to make it 3rd and 18. They're just going to try to run the ball. Eddie Lacy's going down. The Crusaders will call a timeout and get the ball back with 1:10 to go. And they have pretty good field position. All they have to do is get in the field goal range, but another dropped interception. I promise you, sliders, we will look at them. But this time, Bruce Ellington on the right side down to the 41-yard line. First down to Denarius Moore to the 27-yard line, and that will put the Crusaders in field goal range here. All they have to do is not fumble the ball, Devin Golden. Do not fumble. Golden again just trying to waste this clock down, waste the Packers' timeouts, and Landrum will knock a field goal through the uprights as time expires, and the Crusaders will get very lucky to escape with the win here today at a score of 23-20 over the Packers. Devin Golden, 2 very, very costly fumbles, gave the Packers 10 free points. And luckily, despite that, the Crusaders have still found a way to win this game. Unbelievable. In terms of the sliders, I definitely have a lot I need to look at. You know, we got a lot of sacks. Although that hasn't been too much of an issue since we changed the sliders, so I might give that one another game and kind of see how that goes. But dropped interceptions, mostly from the Packers' perspective, but also we saw the Crusaders drop a few interceptions as well. So I'm definitely going to need to increase those sliders a little bit. Don't worry about that. I will take care of it. But yeah, 2 fumbles, Devin Golden. Definitely not a good showing from him today. Only 2.7 yards a carry. I should look into getting my sliders back for the auto subs. I don't know what changed. I never thought I changed those sliders, but we're definitely not seeing as much of Maurice Jones-Drew as I would like to. So that's something to keep an eye on. 2 drops, 1 drop, 1 drop. That's 4 drops on the game. That's definitely not going to help you win. We got very lucky here today, guys, and this will put the Crusaders on a 4-game winning streak. Look at all the sacks. 2 for Shelby Harris, 1 for Khalil Mack, Knight, Tuck, Spikes, Antonio Smith with 1, Usama Young and Sia Moore each with 1, and I think that's about 9 total for the game. So, but we haven't had this issue yet since we have changed the sliders, so I might give it another game and kind of see how that goes. It might have just been a really good game for our defense here. Landrum, though, 3 of 4. Long of 43, you know, he's still a little bit inconsistent, so hopefully we can rely on him in the future. We're just going to have to wait and see on that, but I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you next time. Later.